With their piercing blue eyes, sleek bodies, and striking color patterns, Siamese cats are one of the most instantly recognizable breeds on the planet. But here's the thing, their stunning looks are just the beginning. Siamese cats have a rich history, unique genetics, and personalities that set them apart from every other feline breed. They're vocal, affectionate, intelligent, and honestly, a little bit dramatic. Today, we're diving into 11 fascinating facts about Siamese cats that will make you appreciate this incredible breed even more, whether you already have one or you're just curious about what makes them so special. If you love learning about cat breeds and feline facts, hit that subscribe button and join the Cat Nook community. Now let's get started. Fact 1. Temperature controls their color. Here's something wild. Siamese kittens are born completely white. Yep, you read that right. Those signature dark markings on their ears, face, paws, and tail. They don't show up until about 4 weeks after birth. So, what's going on? It all comes down to a special gene called the Himalayan gene, which is a form of partial albinism. This gene is temperature sensitive, meaning it only allows pigment to develop in cooler parts of the body. Inside the womb, it's warm, around 101 degrees Fahrenheit, so the gene stays inactive and the kittens remain white. But once they're born and exposed to cooler air, the gene kicks in and pigment starts to appear in the cooler areas, the extremities. That's why Siamese cats have darker coloring on their ears, nose, paws, and tail, the coolest parts of their body, while their torso stays lighter because it's warmer. It's like they're walking, talking science experiments. Pretty cool, right? Fact 2. Their blue eyes are technically colorless. All purebred Siamese cats have blue eyes. No exceptions. But here's the kicker. Those eyes don't actually contain any blue pigment. In fact, they don't contain pigment at all. The iris of a Siamese cat's eye has 2 layers, the stroma and the epithelium. Normally, pigmented cells exist in one or both layers, giving cats their eye color. But in Siamese cats, neither layer has pigment. So why do their eyes look blue? It's all about light refraction. Blue light has the shortest wavelength in the visible spectrum, so when light enters the eye, blue wavelengths scatter and reflect back out. That's what we see. It's the same reason the sky looks blue, even though the atmosphere is colorless. Science is pretty amazing, isn't it? Fact 3. They used to look very different. If you could travel back in time and meet a Siamese cat from the 1800s, you might not even recognize the breed. Traditional Siamese cats, sometimes called applehead Siamese, had rounder faces, stockier bodies, and a much less angular appearance. But starting in the mid-20th century, breeders began selectively breeding for a more elongated, elegant look. Over time, the breed transformed into the modern Siamese we know today. Slender, sleek, with wedge-shaped heads and large ears. But that's not all. Traditional Siamese cats also commonly had crossed eyes and kinked tails. These traits were natural to the breed, but breeders worked to eliminate them because they were considered flaws. Today, most Siamese cats have straight tails and normal eyes, though you can still occasionally find individuals with those quirky, old-school traits. And honestly, they're pretty charming. Fact 4. They're nicknamed Meezer. If you've spent any time around a Siamese cat, you know one thing for sure. They are loud. Siamese cats are famously vocal. They'll tell you when they're hungry, when they're bored, when they want attention, and when they have opinions about literally anything happening in the house. Their meow is also unique. It's low-pitched, raspy, and often compared to the cry of a human baby. Some people find it endearing, others find it a lot. Because of this distinctive vocalization, Siamese cats earned the nickname Meezer, a playful twist on the last syllable of Siamese. So if you're looking for a quiet, low-maintenance cat, the Siamese probably isn't for you. But if you want a chatty companion who'll keep you entertained with constant commentary, you've found your match. Fact 5. They come from ancient Thailand. The Siamese cat originated in Thailand, which was historically known as Siam, hence the name. These cats have been around for centuries. One of the earliest known references to Siamese cats appears in the Tamra Mayu, or Cat Book poems, a collection of ancient manuscripts dating back to the 14th–18th century. In these texts, the Siamese is described as rare and precious, with poems suggesting that owning one would bring wealth and good fortune. Today, copies of the Tamara Mayu are preserved in libraries around the world, including the National Library of Thailand, the British Library, and the National Library of Australia. Fact 6. They were treated like royalty. In ancient Thailand, Siamese cats weren't just pets, they were sacred. Royal families believed that when a member of the family died, their soul would pass into a Siamese cat. The cat would then live out the rest of its life in a temple, cared for by monks and treated with the utmost reverence. These cats were pampered, protected, and honored as spiritual vessels. Fact 7. The first Siamese in America was a first cat. In 1879, a Siamese cat named Siam became the first of her breed to arrive in the United States, and she went straight to the White House. Siam was a gift to First Lady Lucy Hayes, wife of President Rutherford B. Hayes, from David Sickles, a U.S. diplomat stationed in Thailand. In his letter, Sickles described Siam as one of the finest specimens of Siamese cats he could find. Siam quickly adapted to life in the White House and became a favorite of the president's daughter, Fanny, as well as the staff. Tragically, Siam fell ill 9 months later and passed away despite the efforts of the president's personal physician, who even brought her into his own home to care for her. But her legacy lives on. She was the first Siamese cat in America and the first cat of her breed. Fact 8. They're more allergy-friendly than most cats. If you're allergic to cats, you've probably heard that no cat is truly hypoallergenic. And that's true, but some breeds produce less of the FeL-D1 protein, the main allergen found in cat saliva, urine, and dander, than others. The Siamese is one of those breeds. Siamese cats produce lower levels of FeL-D1, and they also shed less than many other breeds, which means less allergen floating around your home. That said, there's no guarantee you won't have a reaction. If you're considering adopting a Siamese and you have allergies, spend time around the breed first to see how your body responds. Fact 9. They uncovered a spy plot. This one sounds like something out of a spy movie, but it's true. In the 1960s, 2 Siamese cats living at the Dutch embassy in Moscow started acting strangely. They clawed at the walls, arched their backs, and seemed fixated on something their human companions couldn't see. Ambassador Henry Helb suspected the cats were hearing something he couldn't. An investigation revealed hidden microphones embedded in the walls. A Cold War espionage operation. Instead of removing the bugs immediately, Helb and his staff used them to their advantage, complaining loudly about delayed packages and embassy repairs. Mysteriously, those problems were resolved within days. Thanks to 2 very perceptive Siamese cats, a spy plot was uncovered and cleverly exploited. Fact 10. They're extremely social. Siamese cats are not the type to ignore you and do their own thing. They crave interaction, companionship, and attention. They form deep bonds with their owners and often follow them from room to room, wanting to be involved in everything. They are affectionate, loyal, and incredibly people-oriented. Because of this, Siamese cats can become lonely if left alone for long periods. Many experts recommend adopting them in pairs or ensuring they have another feline companion to keep them company. If you're looking for a cat that will be your shadow, your confidant, and your constant companion, the Siamese is an excellent choice. Fact 11. A Siamese holds a world record for largest litter. In Oxfordshire, UK, a Burmese Siamese cat made history by giving birth to 19 kittens in a single litter, the largest litter of domestic cats ever recorded. Sadly, 4 of the kittens were stillborn, but 15 survived. For context, the average litter size for a cat is only 4 to 6 kittens. This incredible event earned the cat a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records and remains one of the most remarkable feline births on record. From their temperature-sensitive coats to their royal history to their role in uncovering Cold War spies, Siamese cats are truly one of a kind. They're beautiful, intelligent, vocal, and endlessly entertaining. Whether you're a longtime Siamese owner or just learning about the breed, there's no denying these cats are absolutely fascinating. So, which fact surprised you the most? Do you have a Siamese at home? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your stories. And if you enjoyed learning about this incredible breed, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Cat Nook for more amazing cat content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.